Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So from the title you can see that this is a full face using new products, first impressions. I've been saving up products for a while now. I mentioned a lot of these in my haul video. I went to Akira, Target, and Ulta, so I picked up some of this stuff from Ulta and Target. And then recently I went grocery shopping at Target with a face mask and gloves. And I stayed 6 feet away from everyone. But I had a list of products that I've been dying to try, so I was able to grab some at Target as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video so you can see how I like all of these new products. Alright, so first I'm gonna go in with primer. The primer that I bought, I talked about this primer in my haul video. The last time I could really go shopping. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I have used this before, not gonna lie, just like once or twice. The first time I used it, I definitely didn't use enough of this product. So this time I feel like I know how to use it a little bit better. So I took a good amount on my ring finger and I'm just going to put this in my T-zone. For foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. I got this in the shade 455. Oh, it also has SPF 25 in it, which is cool. I don't know if this is my color. I like the packaging. I like how it's a sleek bottle. This is a lot easier to travel with than like bulkier bottles like Huda Beauty foundation. So this is a nice size. I really like the pump. I'm going to put some on the back of my hand and see how it looks. Oh, this is super watery. Just got it all over my hand. Kind of looks about my color. I'm just going to take this and start applying it. I think that's a pretty good match. I normally like fuller coverage foundations, and this is actually pretty full coverage. It still feels really light, like I could wear this every day. I really like this so far. I am honestly very impressed with this foundation. I feel like this might become a new favorite foundation of mine, especially because it feels really light, like it doesn't feel cakey at all. My skin feels like it can breathe, and I just put one layer on. It's already full coverage, so I can only imagine how much fuller coverage it'll get if I applied a few more layers. So now I'm going to go in with a concealer. This isn't a new concealer. I mean, technically it is a new concealer because it's a new color, but I already had this concealer. I just wanted a darker color so I could use it on my face, but this is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I chose to get the camo one and not the hydrating one just because I do have oily skin, and if I have concealer on, I want it to stay put. I don't want my skin to feel like overly hydrated and get too oily, so I'll just stick with the 16-hour one, but this is in the shade Medium Warm. So hopefully this is dark enough that I can cover any trouble spots on my face. I don't know, it kind of looks like it might be too light. Whatever. I'm really excited to try this product. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer Sponge. Everyone has been talking about this, and I'm honestly a big fan of sponges. I really love the Real Technique sponge. Beauty Blender is great. So yeah, I just really wanted to try this, and it was only like $6, which is a crazy deal. And apparently this sponge is made to be used with this concealer, so I kind of have high hopes for this. I don't know, we shall see. This looks kind of light. I'm going to see how it looks under my eyes. It's very yellow, so it would look good under my eyes. But yeah, this is definitely not a color that I can use as concealer for my face. But you know what? Since we're here, I'm going to test it out. Now with the sponge, I'm going to blend it out. I really hope I like this sponge. Are you kidding me? That just blended like a dream. I love the shape of this. Oh my god, this is my new favorite thing. The concealer is blending so easily. OMG. Wow, okay, so I love this sponge with the concealer. Oh my god. I actually really like this concealer color under my eyes. I think it's the perfect lightness shade, but then it also has yellow, which brightens your under eyes, so I'm really liking this combo. This next product is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I got this in the color Fair Light just because I wanted something that I could bake with. I didn't really want it to match my skin color, and the fair color was like really light. So I'm going to bake with this powder. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer Sponge. Wow, I really like this color. This is like translucent powder. And I love how tapered the sponge is, so it can get right under your lower lash line. Okay, so my first impression is that this is going to be my new favorite translucent powder, especially because the one I have now by Too Faced smells way too much like peaches. Now I'm going to do my eyes while my face is baking. First, I'm going to prime my eyelids as always with my P. Louise eyeshadow base. You guys like my eyebrows? Because I spent a really long time doing them before this video. I'm like trying to perfect how I do my eyebrows, and it's not easy because they have such different shapes. So I'm going to start off with the Anastasia and Makeup by Mario palette. I'm going to use this shade Isabel. It's a really pretty warm brown color. So I'm just going to take that on a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M513, and just run this lightly through my crease just to warm it up a little. I'm going to keep the eyes pretty simple today. And then I'm going to go in with my Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer, and this is in the shade 106 Tantalize. This is the shade I used to contour with, so that tells you like how deep it is. And I'm on the same fluffy brush. I'm just going to focus this on the outer corner and drag it in a little bit. So the new product that I'm going to be trying today is this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade A Little Quirky. This is a really beautiful like rose gold, more towards the gold side, which is why I wanted to keep the eyeshadow relatively warm. So I already know with these Super Shock shadows that they come off more pigmented when you use your fingers instead of a brush. But I'm just going to apply a little bit on the eyes first with a brush just to see how I like it. It is super glittery. I'm feeling like I should put another shadow down first. I'm going to go in with the shade Hollywood from the Mario and Anastasia palette just because it's like a light gold. I think A Little Quirky would look good on top of this color. And then with my finger, I'm going to apply this on top of where I just put that shadow. Much better. Oh my god, this is such a pretty shimmer. So far, I'm loving everything new that I've tried. This is great. Okay, now I'm going to wipe off the translucent powder just because I don't want to bake for too long. I can already tell that the powder is kind of lightening my face just because it is such a light shade and it wasn't the color of my face. I'm going to go ahead and finish my eyes and then worry about the face. For eyeliner today, I'm going to be trying the NYX Epic Ink Liner. Erin I Love Sadie talked about this in one of her Instagram tutorials, and I'm always looking for a good ink eyeliner just because I feel like they're easier, except I hate when they dry out really quickly. So in my last video, I used the Kat Von D tattoo liner, but I just feel like that dries out really quickly. I'll be able to successfully line one eye, and then when I try to do the other eye, it's all dried up. And then it'll start dragging the products. I just really wanted to try a new eyeliner. And this is from NYX, so it's super cheap. I think it was only like $7 or something. And if Karen likes this, then I'll probably like it. I'm just going to do a thin, super thin wing, nothing too dramatic. So my first impression is that this is so pigmented and dark that I love it. And it's super easy to maneuver. I really like the applicator too. It's really fine, but it can also go thicker. My first impressions of this eyeliner, I love it. I don't see anything wrong with it. I think it's super pigmented, really easy to maneuver. The felt tip applicator is really thin, but you can also get a thick line. And I love how matte it is. It's the mattest eyeliner that I've used for sure. This video is literally going to be me finding like my new favorite products, and I'm so happy about it. For lashes, I did not get any new lashes, but I'm just going to use my favorite trusted Dell Wispy lashes. So I'm going to apply those and I'll be right back. While I'm waiting for my lashes to dry, I guess I can talk about the e.l.f. Putty Primer since I never even said how I felt about it. It definitely does shrink the appearance of my pores, but you can still see them. The only times I have used this primer is with a tinted moisturizer, and the tinted moisturizer is super hydrating, so there was no way that I could really test out how this wears. But under a foundation, it actually looks pretty matte. Of course, I just baked for like a good amount of time as well. I honestly like how it looks under the foundation. For bronzer, I'm going to be using MAC's Give Me Sun. I'm super pale these days being stuck indoors, so this will make it look like I don't live in the Midwest. This side looks like she's alive. This side. So how was everyone's quarantine? I hope we're all staying inside. Now that I'm happy with my bronzer, I'm gonna go in with my Marc Jacobs Tantalize, my favorite contour. This is the Benefit Bella Bamba blush. I really love how bright this is, and I feel like this look just calls for some rosy cheeks, you know? And then bring it across the bridge of my nose as well. For highlighter, I'm going to be going in with a product that I've had for so many years that the packaging has completely changed, probably like 5 times. Is MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. I'm just going to take this on a MAC fan brush. Such a pretty highlight. I'm going to take a little on my ring finger. And then I'm also going to take Soft and Gentle and apply it on the inner corners of my eyes and on my brow bone. Can't forget to set my eyebrows, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Maybelline Brow Drama Eyebrow Gel. And I use this in deep brown. I could use clear eyebrow gel, but I don't know, I feel like the darker just does more, you know? And now for the final step of the look, I'm going to be doing lips. I have 2 new lip products and they're actually very different colors, but I kind of want to see how they would look if I combined them. So the first one is this Maybelline lipstick in the shade Pink for Me. I showed this in my haul video as well. But this new product is the NYX Lingerie Push-Up Long Lasting Lipstick, and this is in the shade Bedtime Flirt. Again, Karen, or I Love Sadie, talked about this on her Instagram tutorial, and I love her and I trust her opinions 1000%. Since the NYX Push-Up lipstick is a little bit darker and like more brown tone, I'm going to use this first. Okay, first impression, I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting this. It's kind of like a crayon almost. Let me swatch it. I like it. This is like a lip liner color that I would use. Oh, this is super creamy. It feels like a lipstick when it's on your lips, but when it's going on, it doesn't feel like a lipstick. It smells like minty. It kind of has a cooling sensation on my lips. Honestly, I love this color by itself. I think I found my new favorite nude. But since I do want to use new products, I'm going to go ahead and apply this lipstick over the lipstick that I just applied, just because it is pink. And although I love how this look looks now with this lip color, I just want to make it a little more pink. So this is the final look using a full face pretty much of new products. I honestly loved everything I tried. It's so crazy. I cannot wait to do more looks with these products. I haven't had time really to decide how I feel about the e.l.f. Putty Primer. I'll let you guys know if I use it again. I love the foundation. I already like the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, but with this sponge, I think this is my new favorite sponge. I don't know how I would feel about applying foundation with this, but I definitely love this for blending out concealer. I love this ColourPop eyeshadow on my eyes. I think it's a perfect topper for when I do want to do more glittery looks. The eyeliner is literally life-changing. Like, I don't think I'm going to use the Kat Von D one. I mean, it is really small, so I could travel with it. The Maybelline Fit Me powder. I love the color that I got. I love the texture of it. It's super fine powder, and I love how it makes everything matte. And finally, the lip products. The lipstick from Maybelline is a little pink, so I'm definitely going to have to wear it with other colors, like darker colors like I did today. But the Maybelline Push-Up, oh my god. My lips actually right now are feeling tingly, and it has a sharpener. I kind of want to go out and buy all of them once quarantine is over, of course. Overall, I would give all of these new products a 10 out of 10. I was blown away today. I'm so happy I got all of this. I can't wait to go shopping again, and after quarantine is over, I'm gonna literally spend 10 hours in Ulta, 10 hours in Sephora. If you need me that day, do not call me. On May 1st, don't call me. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!